Rodrigo Duterte did not appear in person for his initial hearing at The Hague. Instead, the former Philippine president was granted permission to attend remotely from a detention centre because the judge said he was too tired after a long flight earlier this week. Wearing a jacket and tie, Duterte kept his eyes closed for the majority of the hearing and only spoke briefly to confirm his name and date of birth.
Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Duterte arrived in the Netherlands on a chartered jet from the Philippines on Wednesday, where he was arrested by authorities on an international criminal court warrant. After a lengthy investigation, he's been charged with crimes against humanity in relation to alleged murders. Following his election in 2016, the then president launched his so-called war on drugs, which human rights groups describe as a bloody campaign which killed as many as 30,000 civilians. The 79-year-old's lawyer, a former Philippine government administrator, told the court his client is an elderly man with debilitating medical issues who's hard of hearing and has poor eyesight. He also questioned the legality of Duterte's chaotic deportation and arrest.
A former president of a sovereign country was bundled into a private aircraft and summarily transported to The Hague. To us lawyers, this would be called an extrajudicial rendition. To the less legally inclined, it was a pure and simple kidnapping.
The presiding judge said the court doctor had deemed Duterte mentally aware and fit. His next court date is set for September 23, where it'll be decided if there's enough evidence for this case to go to trial. If it does, it could take years. And if Duterte is found guilty, he faces a lifetime in prison.